Seinfeld Explained, Season 9, Episode 10, The Strike. George invents a fake charity called the Human Fund to avoid buying Christmas presents. But when his boss wants to donate $20,000 to it, George must prove his family's made-up holiday Festivus is real to avoid fraud charges. Jerry restricts his entire relationship to one coffee shop booth because his girlfriend looks attractive or unattractive depending on lighting. Elaine endures 23 bad submarine sandwiches and 6 hours in a steam-damaged bagel shop trying to recover a punch card. Kramer reveals he's been on strike from H&H Bagels for 12 years, hiding unemployment from Jerry the whole time.
George receives Tim Whatley's Christmas card, expecting a real gift. Discovers it's a charity donation card. Whatley gave George's gift to someone else after receiving Yankee tickets,
which George correctly identifies as wrong.
So George decides to give everyone at work fake Human Fund cards. A donation has been made in your name to the Human Fund. Money for people.
The charity name and slogan are so vague, they're obviously fake.
Meanwhile, Kramer reveals he's been on strike from H&H Bagels for 12 years. Jerry never noticed. Kramer considered unemployment embarrassing, so he hid it.
The strike as unemployment cover story.
And Jerry's dating Gwen, who looks attractive one moment, unattractive the next, depending on angles. He compares her to a 3D baseball card. Pretty and at the plate, then ugly advancing runners.
Sports taxonomy for his girlfriend's appearance variability.
George's boss Kruger wants to donate $20,000 to the Human Fund. Accounting discovers there's no such charity. George claims he gave fake cards because he celebrates Festivus and feared religious persecution at work.
Fabricating a persecution narrative for a made-up holiday to cover fraud?
Kruger demands proof that Festivus is real. Meanwhile, Kramer returns to H&H after 12 years. He's the only striker who came back. Everyone else got jobs like 10 years ago.
His sacrifice completely pointless.
Elaine's eaten 23 terrible subs to earn stamps toward a free meal, but gives away her punch card with her fake phone number on it. The number goes to a bookie operation.
Her blow-off strategy gets full exploration?
She's been routing calls to them for 5 years. She arrives at the bookie office, and they greet her like a celebrity. Elaine Bennis!
Accidentally famous at a legal gambling operation.
Frank explains Festivus began when he fought another man over a doll, realized there had to be another way, and the doll was destroyed anyway.
The enlightenment about peaceful alternatives still resulted in destroyed doll?
Frank describes the Festivus aluminum pole with engineering specs, high strength to weight ratio. Says he finds tinsel distracting.
Technical specifications for sacred pole.
Jerry's solution to Gwen's lighting problem only takes her to one specific coffee shop booth where she always looks good.
He's restricting their entire relationship to a single physical location.
Gwen becomes suspicious. Kramer meets the attractive version and tells her Jerry has an ugly girlfriend.
His own friend exposes the scheme.
Elaine tracks down Denim Vest to get her card back. He gives her a fake number. She's on the receiving end of her own strategy.
How does that feel, Elaine?
The bookies hit on Elaine. You know who's a man? Charlie here. He's a man. You know who else? Me. I'm a man. With Charlie confirming, I'm a man.
3-part declaration of obvious fact as romance.
Elaine sets up phone relay at Kramer's bagel shop. Manager refuses to give Kramer Festivus off, so Kramer goes back on strike and sabotages the steam valve. Warns Elaine to get out.
She stays anyway, waiting for a call about a sandwich card?
Frank explains Festivus concludes with feats of strength. He must wrestle someone, and Festivus isn't over until Frank is pinned.
The holiday literally cannot end until physical domination occurs.
Kruger demands to attend dinner to verify Festivus is real. Frank begins airing of grievances. I got a lot of problems with you people, and now you're going to hear about it. Immediately tells Kruger his company stinks.
Mandatory complaint sharing, where Frank insults George's boss to his face.
Elaine arrives, completely swollen from 6 hours in steam-damaged bagel shop. Gwen crashes dinner expecting to confront Jerry's other girlfriend, sees steam-damaged Elaine, assumes that's her. Elaine defends herself. I was in a schwitz for 6 hours. Give me a break.
The actual ugly girlfriend is Elaine after environmental damage.
They fight on the poorly lit porch. Jerry gets hit in the crossfire and announces, "Bad lighting on the porch."
His analytical framework survives physical assault.
George wrestles Frank on the floor while Frank screams, "Stop crying and fight your father." Estelle encourages George, "I think you can take him, Georgie." Frank declares it the best Festivus ever, while George yells, "Uncle!" and Kruger watches.
The family treats father-son combat as heartwarming tradition.
Elaine asks how her horse bet turned out. The bookie deadpans, "He had to be shot."
Her first bet results in catastrophic horse death.
Kramer returns to Bagel Shop, gets fired for picketing, and sincerely thanks his boss for firing him. Getting dismissed was exactly what he wanted all along.
He orchestrated his own termination through strike and sabotage.
George successfully proved Festivus is real through public humiliation. His boss witnessed the aluminum pole, mandatory grievances, and father-son wrestling. The fraud charge disappears because the absurd holiday actually exists.
George's lazy scheme to avoid buying presents created fraud charges requiring him to prove his family's made-up holiday is legitimate religion, which he accomplished by being physically dominated by his elderly father while his boss watched.
And Frank got his best Festivus ever out of it.
George's fraud pattern escalates from fake company to fake charity, requiring fake religious persecution. His schemes now demand inventing entire belief systems. Jerry's lighting taxonomy provides elaborate framework with zero protection, diagnoses conditions even while being hit. Kramer's 12-year strike was unemployment cover, converting joblessness into principled martyrdom. Festivus becomes cultural phenomenon with aluminum pole engineering specs, mandatory grievance airing, and feats of strength treated with complete sincerity.